Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Chained Echoes. I have returned to Wernshire with the intention of advancing the plot. The church is great. Without it, we'd still be living in the ruins of the old city. King Frederick raised the taxes, but fortunately the church is stepping in to help so we can concentrate on rebuilding. This one god is very generous. I feel like we might have read those before, but it had red dots. Are your preparations done? Once we start the mission, there's no going back for a while. I didn't realize it was going to be one of those. We need a bit more time. Don't take too long. It occurs to me that one thing I should do is actually use some crystals at an anvil. So I'm going to go do that and then I'll come right back here. Alright, I did some upgrading. I probably could have done more, but I got tired of it. Are your preparations done? We're ready to go. Let's get started. So what is the mission again? There's a chill in the air. I hope we succeed. Tormund's walls won't yield easily. I know only too well, having been trapped behind them for so long. Everything built by men can also be destroyed by them. We go in as quickly as possible, grab the stone, and escape. Terran will be busy with Nebralia and won't expect an attack from behind. Meanwhile, Lady Brand and my men will provide additional distraction. Hopefully more competent than when we rescued you, Amalia. This time we probably don't have any spies in our ranks. How far will I go, Killian? Alright, Glenn's the leader. Listen up. I know, tonight we're going to win against King Frederick. The war on Volandis has lasted 150 years, and at some point has become routine for its people. They were born into it, and they died with it. They never knew anything else. But with the 1-year treaty period, everyone had been able to taste peace for the first time. There was a spark of hope. We're going to wield this hope in the name of Volandis and its people. We'll steal the Grand Grimoire and topple King Frederick from his throne. Well said. Alright, everybody's happy. Here goes nothing. There's Gawain, who we think knows weird stuff about history. The generals have completely channeled their power. We only need to wait until Nebralia's army reaches the coast. They'll be able to stop the ships before they can switch into flight mode. Let's see how far we can get without the Grimoire against one of Eldria's most powerful armies. We're being attacked from the Fjordwoods. From the east, small force of a few airships and sky armors. Too well equipped for ordinary resistors. Could be Lady Brand's work. So they're working with Nebralia, I'll take care of it myself, Your Highness. So we're going to be up against Gawain. My hands are trembling. It's the only way for true peace in Volandis. Thanks, Frederick. Okay, so where are we? The main palace lies to the west. We shouldn't switch to fly mode while their anti-sky armor cannons are functional. Unless we deactivate them one by one, if we're up to the task. A chance to encourage my fellow comrades. Even with your skill level, this should be doable. That didn't sound too bad. Let's give it our best. Okay. 14 chests. And, oh gosh, a giant map. Alright, and we have some sky cannons that need to be disabled. We have merchants who are selling things. And I ought not need any of this at this point, but I do like to look. I've got 10 meals, that's good. I know I've got good stuff. Okay. Right. Let's not fight the sky armors right at the moment. Updated quest. Find all the levers to open the way to head deeper into the... Okay. And reach the Grand Mouvoir. Deactivate the ether cannons. 1 of 6. Okay, so we deactivated 1 of them. Great. That's fantastic. But do I have to fight these guys without being in my armor? I mean, it kind of looks like that, right? And also, I probably should have done this already. Let's have a save dropped. Yeah, I'm fighting these guys by hand. Let's hope it goes well. Alright, Pedal Storm's active. That's nice. Let's see. We got a elemental cannon wielder and a sword wielder. I guess let's go after the sword wielder up front. This does not seem possible. Oh. It just occurred to me what I should have done. I can't go flying, but I could be hovering in sky armor. I'm a dummy. Okay, I'll be right back after I lose this battle. So, let's try this again, but this time let's hit this button first. We can stay low, and then fight Sky Armor versus Sky Armor and not get one-shot by the bad guys. It's a great idea. Alright, I think let's go after the Sword Wielder. And Sienna should definitely hit everybody. Batraz... Yeah, let's do an upgraded wind shot. Try to take down at least one of them as fast as possible. And Victor... How much does this guy have left? You might be able to finish him off, so we should try. Got him. Great. Okay. Next up... We'll go all out against one guy. And then Victor can try healing us. Repair all is what I want. Thank you. Very good. Alright, the bottom one's almost down, so I'll have Glenn go for the top one. And Sienna can use a leg sweep to hit the bottom one and finish it off, and also hit the top one. And then we're going to overheat, but it's not going to be a big deal, because we've almost won the battle. And it's 4 versus 1. Which, for those of you keeping track at home, is good odds. Alright, we did it. It's just that easy. Okay, so let's stay in Sky Armors and hover around. Like a sane person would do. So there's a doorway over there and a chest over here with a halberd. Alright, can I go this way? Yes, many doors. Leading all kinds of directions. Oh, Ophelia Frame 200. Hold on. Sky Armor. Settings. Ophelia Frame 100. Let's go ahead and upgrade that. That's a big upgrade. Glad I came this way. What else we got in here? While I'm outside, let's be wearing this so that I don't stumble into something awful. Exchange parts. Here's another one of the 6 cannons. Great. 2 of 6 complete. Progress is being made. That was just the chest, right? And so let's try to finish out the bottom section first. So there's a doorway over here. Which leads to somewhere outside once again. I'm in this little section over here where it looks like I'm about to take a battle, but first of all, 3 of 6 cannons disabled. Very nice. And there's a chest. And you know what? I don't have to fight those guys. So I'm going to not. Take that, video game. Okay, so that's 3 of 6. There's a dead end over here that probably has a chest or something. Or something. It's a gemstone jerkin, which I do not need. Okay, so we finished the bottom of this. Then I'm going to work on the top right. And I should be in sky armor while doing this, in case I stumble into another battle. I saw some cannons out there. There's another chest, some demon leather. Just some storage out here. And some soldiers in here that presumably I'll have to fight. 5 of them will be non-trivial, but it looks like I don't have to fight them, actually. I think we're up to 4 of 6. That's pretty good. I kind of do want to fight these guys, though. I want to see just how good I've gotten. I upgraded a bit of Sienna's gear, and so she's going to be super agile. And so I'm hoping that's going to be super great. Let's see. How much armor do you guys have? A fair bit, so let's do an armor break. There's some fire. There's some water. Let's use a healing hymn, because this is going to be a few rounds of combat. Alright, but I'm pretty well armored. Here is another Yohugiri. There's some crits. Nice. Alright, Light Claymore, do your thing. 1 down. Here's another Yohugiri. Did I mention Sienna was going to be agile? Love it. I could take down either of these, but I can't take... I could take down both. Let's take down both for fun. Let's use a water jump. Nice job, Len. Okay. Got some extra skill points, which are nice. Right. And so we already got the sky cannon out of there. So looking at the map once again, looks like there might be something over here to the right. It's the sky cannon we already got. Got it. Probably just a treasure chest up here somewhere. I see one out there that I will want to get to in the courtyard. Oh, who are these? They're guarding what appears to be another one of these switches. Got a dodge there. That's nice. Baki Fighter. Alright, Baki. I'm going to deal some damage. And then I'm going to deal some more. I think I will go ahead and do a repair all kind of early on here. We've got 2 people who have already been hit. Seems prudent. What are you guys weak to? You're weak to water. So let's use a water shot. Nice. He has counter stance, which I think means he'll try to counter, but he's going to be dead, and so I don't think he'll be able to counter. Sure enough. Let's switch to actually a poison salvo. We'll do the most dot damage. So I'll poison that guy in the back. And then while he's poisoned, the rest of us will focus on the guy in the front. Victor, yeah, another repair all sounds good. Counter stance is going to be not super great, and I'm at risk of overheating a little bit. I think we can handle it. And Glenn is the biggest tank, so... There's a counter with Iron Fists, which hit everybody else, but Glenn got evaded. Okay. Well, sometimes that's how it goes. This should finish you. It did. Great. And he might die of poison. Oh, first he's going to counter, of course. And that actually hurt a lot, but then he died of poison. Alright. That's kind of funny. So, this is 5 of 6, I believe. So soon we'll be able to fly. Pirate gun. Pirate gun. Was it Amalia who's using guns? It is. The pirate gun is an upgrade to this thing that I just did a minor upgrade to. Yeah, it's a straight upgrade. So I wasted some materials on that. That's fine. We'll go ahead and just equip that right now. Okay, so there was a courtyard over here that has a chest in it. And I did not see an entryway into that courtyard. It's got 2 chests in it, as a matter of fact. So if I were me, how do I think I would get in there? I would fly in there after I've disabled all of the cannons. Okay, so we have to go flying back in there at some point in the not-too-distant future. First off, let's try to disable the cannons. If I wanted to do that, where would I go? This way. Let's open with a poison salvo. And then, yeah, with all these counter stances, I need to think about exactly what I want to do. I could do offense or defense breaks. Let's try an offense break, but not on the guy who's already countering. Let's do it on the front guy. Okay, so now he can't hit as hard. Yeah, 500 versus 800 for his friend. Okay, we're going to try to let the poison just work its way down on the guy in the back who has the counter stance. And in the meantime, we are going to focus our attacking elsewhere. And let's go ahead and hit you with poison as well. For some more dot damage. Because, yeah, that's a lot of damage over time. Okay, now they all have counter stance. So at this point, I think a repair all sounds pretty good. Let's be healed off before we do anything too foolish. And I think Glenn could finish this guy off. And if he's dead, he can't counter. Oh, but he's not dead. And therefore he did counter. That's unfortunate. Water shot. I'm not sure it would finish any of these guys actually right now. So instead I'm going to do a quick repair. I guess on Victor since he's the lowest. And you've already poisoned the others. Let's actually have you gear down and just attack the front guy, which should finish him off. Glenn evaded. Nice. Glenn evaded again. Very nice. And actually, let's just have you defend. Glenn can take this guy out in one shot at this point. And Victor at this point could do a repair all because we all need it. Okay, and now I'm ready to deal with the counters. Alright, and I guess did his counter stance wear off, or did he not have one? I'm not sure if it wears off after a certain amount of time, but in any case, we got him. So if I were the 6th cannon, where would I be? Somewhere. Not right there. Oh. We're running into Gawain. The others were just distractions, as I thought. Your friends were playing their instruments a bit too loud, like a child begging for attention. This is Gawain, advisor to my brother. Don't be fooled by his unassuming appearance. It's been a long time, Gawain. You know him? How about you just let a former college friend through, for old time's sake? Nothing I'd like more. Actually, I wish you'd snatch the grimoire from the king's grasp. Probably be better off in your hands, but I have a duty to perform. I think your meaning eludes me. Let's not waste time. You're in a hurry, understandably. Strike him, Glenn. Is this really what you want, Glenn? Is this really what you want, Glenn? Says the door. What are you doing? Are you hearing a voice in your head? Oh, my goodness. What does this mean? I have to pretend to stop you, so show me some effort, so I can at least break a sweat. You're going against sky armors? Let me worry about my neck. You should worry about yours. Okay. It's a boss battle against Gawain and his blind wife. I have a feeling we should go after her first. Alright, so she's poisoned. Remind me what command attack does. Raises attack and magic for 15% by 4 turns for all the party. I think that will be worth it. Could also do the same for defense, but I think attack will be better. Alright, everyone gets an offense buff. You guys are not weak to anything, are you? You are not. So I guess I'll use a Wild Slash. June is chilling. Gawain uses Finger Snap. And that dealt 2,000, bringing Glenn down to 1 HP. I see. It's going to be one of those. I feel like I should just try to deal damage and see if I can take out June. I have a feeling this might be like a scripted battle or something where we can't do anything. Yeah, I'm just going to focus completely on her. June doesn't seem to take you serious. Not even seriously, just serious. Alright, Glenn can gear up. And do a Piercer. Another Finger Snap. It dealt 0 because he always gets us down to 1 HP. Batraz... like, it's important to keep Glenn up, so just in case, we'll go ahead and use a quick repair. And let's lower your defense. And keep just hitting you with everything. June raised her speed levels. Agility buff. Alright, I'm glad I'm going after her already. She's having fun. I'm glad. She was only teasing you. She brought the agility buff back down. That's pretty funny. Gawain prepares an ultimate attack. That's not good. I'm going to continue my strategy, though. So yeah, let's Wild Slash. Blind is not going to matter. And you're low on TP, so let's go ahead and gear you down. And Victor... yeah, let's just have you smash. June is getting bored. 1 round until ultimate attack. I'm trying. Doing the best I can. Alright, so let's go ahead and upgrade that. Deal a bunch of damage if we can. June is bored. Alright. Gawain uses Supernova. He was just fooling around. It dealt 1 damage to each of us. Alright, I'm glad that they're having a good time. That's what's important here. It's time to hit you with the Poison Salvo again. Your poison's worn off. And Glenn needs to gear down for a bit. June is bored. Batraz also needs to gear down for a bit. And... I mean, I guess I'm just gonna keep trying to deal damage until something happens here. Victor is also going to need to gear down at some point. Let's go ahead and hit her with another defense break. Zero SP gained. Enough. You fight with the strength of 100 men. You are skilled in close and long-range combat, and you can even cast magic. How can a simple advisor like me stand up to that? What do you think, June? We should surrender. May the wheel of fates be with you. Come quickly. Wait, I have questions. What are you talking about? Move it. Don't worry, Glenn. You know how to contact me now, right? Okay. That was weird. It did seem to be a scripted battle, and so I don't think what I did mattered. Am I going to find the 6th cannon thingy out here? Kind of hope I do. There's a treasure chest in here. Hello, treasure chest. I almost didn't notice you, despite the number 1 in the lower left of the screen. It's the 6th cannon. Show me a quest update. Updated quest. Great. Okay, I'm going back for those boxes before I forget about them. All cannons are destroyed. We can fly now. Thanks for the reminder, Sienna. Let's go fly over to the courtyard of boxes, which is to say right here. Alright, there's a bunch of soldiers, but Sienna can leg sweep all of them. Hey, look, it worked. Good strategy. Hammer and shield, H200. And the Paris. Okay. So, sky armor. Settings. Paris gets upgraded. And hammer and shield gets upgraded. Very nice. We're upgrading our stuff. I do enjoy that. And so, at this point, yeah, I could just go back into hover mode and basically complete whatever we need to on this side before moving forward. So there's a way to go there, and no obvious boxes here. Oh, cutscene. It's Cameron. I knew it was you causing the commotion. Cameron. Who's that? Our contact. We couldn't wait for your word. This opportunity is better than any I could have created. The generals are busy channeling their magic and can't interrupt us. Where's the stone? The stone is... Tormund. Cameron. Tormund? Didn't hit it right. Have you gone mad? Why are you doing this? Lady Brand doesn't know what she's doing. Selling Volantis to foreigners? No citizen of Volantis will be able to live with that. Lady Brand is originally from Galtia. She doesn't understand how people of this continent think. You will regret this, Tormund. Cameron. Just a flesh wound. Out of my way. I'm going to save his life. Right, Amalia's a healer. The stone is in the main tower with King Frederick. Save your strength. The wounds are too deep. He's going to die. I didn't make this pact for nothing. No one dies here. I know how to destroy the grimoire. Say more, Cameron. Listen carefully. It has ether stored within, which it abruptly releases when its shell is shattered. It regenerates itself by absorbing the ether of the dead. Do you understand? The more lives that are wiped out by the blast, the more ether the Grand Grimoire can gather, the stronger it becomes. Yeah, we got a sense of that from the monk history already. In reverse. If only I had a drink. He's alive. There's no wound I can't heal. Farron, take him out of here. A drink. That's what you're going to get, Cameron, once we're done here. What did he mean by in reverse? The fewer lives the Grimoire destroys, the weaker it becomes. So if it doesn't kill anybody, then it can't regenerate. It'll become useless. Am I understanding this correctly? You can also make the stone stronger by letting it kill as many people as possible? The reason Frederick placed the stone in Warnshire back then, it couldn't be. He wanted to make the stone stronger by sacrificing as many people as possible, be it friend or foe. This can't be real. He wouldn't do it. Would he? Let's keep moving to the main tower. Okay, the plot's definitely advancing here. Okay, I'm still in this side. Before I go in that doorway, it looks like if I were to fly, there might be a chest right here. Go, gadget, spidey sense. How do I... Oh, not fly. Sorry. Too small of a space. If I were to be on the ground, I can grab this chest. Nectar. Ambrosia was a full HP heal. I'm going to guess that that's a full TP heal. And I'm not going to bother looking at my inventory right now. At some point, if I'm desperate for such things, I can take a look in battle. Okay, so there's a doorway over there. Where am I? Okay, I'm in this... Oh, gosh. This is a huge maze. And there are 7 chests out here. Actually, there's 7 chests out here. Were there chests out here that I still didn't get? It says 0 in this room, but if I walk back out really quick, I just want to double check. It says there's still 4 out here. So let me actually fly around, because there was some really good stuff. Yeah. And so it's worth going back for these. Alright, Kerberos 2000. I don't remember someone having that one. So you have the Merlin. You have the Agamemnon. But the Kerberos is mostly an upgrade. Does it say anything more? I mean, they just have like different stats and different things. I'm gonna go ahead and change you into that one. And then let's keep looking around. There's another chest. Dragon Mail, sure, why not? And here's another chest that it looks like I need to fly to. Or walk to. I think fly to. Okay, there's the Merlin. So, let's look at this again. Merlin gets upgraded to 200. And if I were the final chest, where would I be? I found it. It is right here. And it's got the Agamemnon 200. Okay. I think I maybe prefer the Kerberos, though, so I'm going to go ahead and leave you in that. Looking and comparing the stats. Okay, now we move onward. Okay, this time I'll start from the top. What do we got over here? Big empty room. Nothing in it. That's not very exciting. And these guys... 5 of them is non-trivial, but I bet you I could take them. Let's find out. Yokogiri! Nice start. I think it might be best, actually, to swap to Len, since she can hit everybody. And remind me, you guys are weak to Earth, and you're also weak to Earth. And she doesn't have an Earth attack. You're strong to water, so I guess we'll do a wind jump. That sounds good. 118 to everybody. It's not super great. It'll do. 170 or so to everybody. That's pretty good. Here comes another Yoko, which I'm going to choose instead of the Petal Storm, because I think it'll do more total damage. And now they might start killing each other since they've got the Terror Terriers, who are running amok, as they often do. So let them do their thing. And Sienna, dodge! Oh, she goes down. That's a shame. In that case, Earth Drums will take out somebody. So let's just see how quickly I can take everything down here. Let's do another wind jump, because this might actually take out somebody else. Or 3 somebody else's, as the case may be. And then she went down. No worries. The battle is won. Players are temporarily incapacitated. It's really of no matter. It's a treasure chest. Strong suit. I'm curious. Who wears the strong suit? It looked like, sadly, something Sienna would wear. But someone else could probably wear it, too. The strong suit is a minor upgrade, but I've upgraded the other thing pretty well. I think possibly Tomki might be able to wear it then. Strong suit? Yeah, that's a pretty good upgrade for you. So you can go ahead and put that on. And I'm not going to bother with the anvil right here, right now, but it's good to know that it's there. So let's do the last top portion of the castle. It's another merchant. I guess we'll read his line of dialogue. It's the exact same dialogue that the other merchant had. And he's selling the exact same stuff. Okay. It's good to have those in there for players who are somehow under-geared. And all of a sudden they're kind of like trapped in a can't go back situation. And need such things. Okay, so this little courtyard, that was the only thing in it. This dining hall appears to be empty. A lot of emptiness in this castle. There's a couple rooms down here. This one's got a treasure. Meals, those are good. Heal 1000 HP. And this room appears to be empty. Okay, we've done the left-hand side. Now let's do this middle section. I see the soldiers. And yeah, I want to earn some more SP. Let's do this thing. Yokogiri. Hiya! Let's do an oil slash on a mage. And then I'll try to hit him with fire in the next round if I can. Because that'll be fun. Alright. Yokogiri. Light Claymore. I like hitting all the bad guys at once. The mages can heal. Alright, but they only heal a single target. That's good to know. I could hit them all with wind. What are they weak to? Oh, they're weak to dark. Sure. I'll do this. Just for some more mass damage. Yeah, that's more damage than Victor would have been able to do otherwise. And this is still the most damage, even though it's going to take out my oil slash target. That's fine. So yeah, let's just finish these guys off. Alright, not a problem at all. I get some skill points. And I also gain access to a treasure chest with a Yangi bow. Sounds like a Rob thing. He already has one. Great. That's already been upgraded. Stuff that I can always sell later. So I've done that section. I don't think I actually got down into these rooms because I got smart and decided I needed to turn around and check the other chests outside in the first area. So let's actually see what's down here. A treasure chest and a nothing. Okay, and I think I already did come through this dining hall. In any case, it seems like there's nothing there. So now there's a left-hand section, a right-hand section, and then what's maybe going to be... Oh! A cutscene. Maria, stay alert, soldiers. There are rats in need of extermination running around. Our own countrymen. Show these traitors no mercy. Maria. We need to stay away from her. She's the captain of the Valkyries. She's overwhelmingly strong and out of our league. Okay, so don't go that way. That's what I just heard. I also heard the words, save. So let's avoid Maria and come around this way, where there is no Maria, and instead is just more of these fools. That's right, I called them fools. I mean, the Terror Terriers are attacking their own people. Clearly that's foolish, right? Right. Can't be denied. I think I do want to have Len do an all attack. And then we'll just wait out these long attack animations. Victor can hit everybody. Sienna, of course, is going to hit everybody. And this hits everybody 1 damage all, 1.1 damage. This one doesn't do a summon, but I'm not going to use the summon, and they're weak to... Oh no, that was the other guys who were weak to dark and strong to light. So actually what I did didn't make sense, but that's fine. In any case, the battle's won. 12 SP, very nice. So there's a treasure chest out in the courtyard. I want it. Topaz Amulet. Sounds like it might be an upgrade for the Jade Amulet that I think you've got. No, you've got a Sapphire one. Topaz is a downgrade, because I've got a Sapphire Amulet Plus Plus that I did not end up setting any crystals in, that's right. Nothing else out here. Soldiers over there. There's a front exit, which is interesting. And can I walk around the outside over here? It seems like I can. Is there a treasure chest? Oh, there's a whole library in here. Hold on. And people to talk to? He didn't have a red dot, and I think I have read that before. Sounds familiar. So I'm unlikely to find a treasure chest in here, I think is what I'm thinking. Although, hold on. You have a red dot. Alright, talking about the gods. Azrael the dragon is sleeping on this very continent. I feel like I might have known that from somewhere else. I don't specifically remember. And I think I can go out into this courtyard without running into Maria. That's the wrong way. Maybe not. Alright, there are soldiers here. And I'm not sure if I should be going down or up. If I try to go down, that's the wrong way. Okay, well that kind of answers the question. I'm happy to take on these guys. So, for a change of pace, let's do a Yokogiri. And then I think I will just start trying to take down a Guardian Mage as fast as possible. Alright, and for a change of pace, I'll do a Yokogiri. 1 mage down. Petal Storm is active. And let's use our Power Swing. And sure, let's use Ballad of the Wind. We've got all these opponent parties. For a change of pace, let's use Yokogiri. All these opponent parties consisting of so many enemies, and so I just want to use attacks that hit everybody. And they're great. Okay, I think something might be about to happen. So I'm just going to overwrite this save. And then see what happens when I walk up here. Is this the throne room? No map. Princess Celestia? What are you doing here with them? I've heard we're under attack. Please be careful. That's the wrong way. Oh, wow. But I can go to the left. And it puts me out here, where I get a cutscene. Look! Nebrelia's fleet has reached the coast. Nebralia is within range. You've had 20 hours to gather your forces, but now you must hurry before their ships can switch into flight mode. I'm ready. How about you guys? I would never have thought to feel more powerful than ever at this age. Let's make Nebralia feel like the might of Atlantis. General Elena, you first. Here I go. What is that? What is that? Did she freeze? The entire sea is frozen. What kind of magic is this? I've never seen anything like it. Send the sky armors out and our archers onto the ice. Tell them to put pressure on Nebralia's soldiers. Interesting. All of a sudden, basically like the terrain infantry can attack the ships on the sea. We're helpless against Terran's hail of arrows. Sky armor hangers are frozen solid. We can't launch them. I've never seen such magic. We have no choice. Off the ship, we charge on foot. They've entered the ice. Shall we have the archers return? No, they remain on the ice. But General, we can't let Nebralia get suspicious. Godfrey, your turn. So is he going to sink them all with fire? Do they command all the elements? The ice is melting. Back to the ships. It was a trap. Are they going to let their own people die? Cast away your armor or you'll drown. What a mess. One might almost pity them. Kenrich, your turn. What's that? We fried them all. That's nuts. May their souls return safely to the Maelstrom. His Majesty was right. With this power, we don't even need the Grand Grimoire. We have the greatest force in all of Eldria. No one can stop us. We shall be as gods. How horrible. They destroyed Nebralia's fleet in one fell swoop. So that's the power the Grand Grimoire can bestow upon others. The Grimoire can do such a thing? Frederick has won this battle. Terran will continue ruling over Volantis. All the more important we seize the stone. Let's not loiter any longer. We were loitering. Alright. I guess I continue moving to the left. Oh, I'm not in armor. That bodes poorly. Yeah, we're dead. She evaded. He got one shot. Okay, I'll just attack, lose this battle, and hopefully an autosave will let me retry. I hope an autosave will let me retry. Actually, I think it lets you retry the battle and it says, do you want to be in sky armor? Yeah, in sky armor. There we go. I remember we'd seen that menu once before. Okay, and I don't need to change anything else. I just need to be in my armor. And this battle should be much better. Poison. There's 4 of these guys. This is still going to be a tough battle. Let's do a repair all and just try to keep our HP up at the beginning. And then I do need people to gear up. And you guys were weak to water? Yeah. So let's attack this guy. Glenn. Yeah, I think we need to just deal damage. I'm not going to worry about buffs. Ooh, Victor is down already. That's not good. In that case, yeah, we got problems. I think the smartest thing to do is use an exchange parts to bring him back up. We got a counter stance. Have him do a repair all. And now we're overheating, but I'm going to cool things down. It's going to be okay. We'll knock one of them out of the battle. Glenn can start going after this one, sure. Alright, he's got a counter stance as well. So Sienna needs to gear up in order to get us in good shape, and she should poison salvo this guy that we're attacking, yeah. And now he's got a counter stance. Let's do another repair all. We're overheating. So you've got a counter stance. You do not have a counter stance, so I'm going to attack you. And Glenn's going to attack you as well. And then Sienna, I think, is going to defend. Victor is still up, and now he's back down. Darn it. And now you've got a counter stance as well. Not super great. Let's have you bring Victor back again. A longer battle is kind of good for me in that they're still taking poison damage, is the logic that I'm using here. And could you finish this guy off? There's a chance, so let's go for it. It did not finish you, and so now you're going to counter. Yuck. And Victor's going to go down, and Sienna's going to go down too. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Alright, Glenn has to finish this guy off, otherwise I'm just going to die, so let's do that. The other guy dies of poison. That's really good. How many hit points do you have left? Too many, so you're going to gear down and defend. Glenn doesn't have such luxuries. This might be enough that he'll die of poison afterwards. He's no longer poisoned, apparently. But I think I'll finish him off. Alright, so that was a close battle, but we managed to win. So that's good. And I guess this is the only way to go. So let us go to there and see another cutscene. It's the Grand Grimoire. And Frederick. Celestia. Your cruel game has come to an end, brother. Never thought I'd see your face in the ranks of my enemies. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, they're bickering. You used human lives as fuel for your weapon. Bodyguards, to my sides. Alright, and now we're just thrown into this fight. And... we're not in armor. They're weak to wind. Oh, they have opposite weaknesses. I have more wind power, I think, with my front party, so let's try to take out Skirm first. So I'm going to get him bleeding. And I should probably also armor break him. I think that sounds good. Alright, this seems winnable at the moment. Then... let's deal as much damage as I can. And let's hope that Victor comes in and starts healing us with the healing hymn. So we can get some regen. And I think it makes sense to use some daggers. And you've already used your armor break, so now... let's use a decoy. since you've got all your HP. And that way, let's get this guy bleeding. If this is going to be a long battle, that'll deal a lot of damage over time. Alright, and it doesn't seem like the decoy actually worked necessarily. Okay, but now you can go back to fighting Sturm. Very nice. You could definitely use another dagger. Hit points are still doing okay. TP is going to potentially become an issue. So Victor might want to buff that as well. So let's do a Valor Minuet. So we've got some TP regen. Alright, and now we're taking more damage. Might have to swap out some party members here. Victor's done his job. I guess let's have you hand a snack to Victor, since you're low on TP. Just help ensure he stays up long enough for me to swap him out. And you know what? I could do the oil slash fire strike. I've been meaning to do that. Oh. Well. That didn't do what I kind of hoped for, but that's fine. You'll stay alive long enough that I can get a third weapon summoned. And this guy's already bleeding, right? Yes, I don't really need to X-slash you. So yeah, let's substitute you out for Tomki for a minute. And Tomki, what happens if you just attack? 88, I mean, it's better than nothing. Okay, Victor. Actually, this guy's weak to earth, isn't he? But I think Victor's low on HP, and it does make sense to swap out for Rob and get some poison on. So let's do that first. And then let's try the oil slash on you, and that'll also cool me down. And now I can do a summoned attack, finally. 683, nice. And let's sub you back out for Sienna. We had our one look. But now I'm ready to deal some real damage. 321, nice. And Rob, I think you've done your duty. So it's back to Victor, who can deal some earth damage. Weakness. And Glenn, you did an oil slash, and so now if you fire strike, this guy is oiled. And so that'll be a weakness. And it killed him. Nice. Got a Grimoire Shard and 20 SP. That was actually pretty easy. Ah! You alright? I've read Fate wrong. I've got to warn Glenn. What's going on? It's Princess Celestia. Her life's in danger. How strong are you? Do you want to build a kingdom based on hatred? I'm doing it so Valandos can find peace. The only peace you bring is the one accompanied by death. It's been about power. You're like the previous kings. So quick to judge. Your hands aren't dirty. If we split the country again, an eternal cycle of war will begin anew. I want to break the cycle, but I have to pay a price. Where is the grimoire? I mean, it's glowing right there, right? Glenn! You again, Gwaine? You have to save Celestia. Open the door. Look into the maelstrom. Open the door, Glenn. What is this pain? What are you doing to me? Oh, gosh. Okay, all of a sudden we're, like, back in time. Timothy, I can't anymore. Don't die, Len. You can't die. You can't leave me alone. You have to take good care of Rob. Do you understand, Gustav? Promise me. Oh, we're going back in time for everybody? I will. So you're the last of them. Yeah, it's everybody's history. What did you do to my son? I'll never forgive you. All of Nice is sinking, and its wisdom's with it. It's not safe here. We have to leave. Victor! Wow. They've gone insane. Okay, I like this storytelling, actually. Oh, it's Ava and Celestia. Wait, is it? You can't leave us. You have obligations. It's Sienna. Oh. Leave the demons' work to demons. I won't partake in this. I don't remember if I knew enough of her backstory to understand this. You'll be labeled a heretic. It looks like she's like an inquisitor or something, though. Look at yourselves. It was not the poison that sealed your fate, but your ambitions. Everybody at the table's been poisoned. What are these scenes? Keep it open. Keep the door open until I get there. Oh, no. It's Maria. I always knew you were good for nothing, Celestia. That's quite the, like, does she have, like, one eye and it's like a soldier eye patch kind of thing? Or is it just a crazy hairstyle that we're seeing from an odd angle? Either way, it's striking. You would one day raise your weapon against your own brother is something I would have never expected. He gave me no choice. You'll pay for this. No, wait. Uh-oh. Len! Why hasn't Rob run over as well? It's out of character for him not to. This looks bad, right? Don't talk. Amalia, help her. I think I'm beyond saving. Frederick, I love you, but you have to stop. She's dead. She's not supposed to die here. Oh. So she was like the Holy Mother or something? And is this going to be like the end of the world all of a sudden? I don't really understand what's going on, but I have kind of a little bit of a gist of it. We are free, brothers. Our vessel is broken, our power unleashed. But we're too early. Our plan has failed. It was not yet time for her to die. We could sacrifice ourselves and turn back time. The lives of 3 gods for the price of just a few seconds. Interesting. But fate would take the same course. She would die again. Our plan failed. She was the last of the maidens. The Harbinger will win. Let us proceed with the destruction of the world. What's going on? Do you hear that, brothers? In this period of stasis, when even the planet has stopped spinning, this boy can move. Is this part of the plan? Is fate playing with us? Listen well. The fact that your knees are trembling with fear at this very moment has saved the world from its end. When the previous moments repeat themselves shortly, you'll have the chance to change fate. Now we offer our lives so that she can live again. Protect her, lad. If she dies again, it's all over. Okay, this is a pretty powerful scene. What was that? I always knew you were good for nothing, Celestia. But that you'd one day raise your weapon against your own brother is something even I would have never expected. He gave me no choice. What's going on? Silence. You'll pay for this, Celestia. No, wait. Glenn. What reaction speed? Not bad. Hold on, Maria. Your Highness? Like, did Glenn just get stabbed through the heart? A sky armor? This is an old relic. A seraph armor. I'm too late. What folly of mine. Was Gawain. Good job, Glenn. You've saved Celestia's life. What were those beings? I guess he just pushed her out of the way. Take the stone. Now get out of here. What are you doing, Gawain? Saving your life, Your Majesty. Let's get out of here. Let them go, Maria. I will let them go. 3 Vain had to die just because I was too slow. Is my strength fading, or was I too foolish? So still too many people and too many separate motivations. I got an achievement called Next Steps. I have a feeling that might have been the end of Act 2. News of the victory of Nebralia spread throughout the world. Volantis became a frightening neighbor to many. For his lords and knights, King Frederick of Terran organized feasts, and showered them with land and gold. The common people stayed behind in the shadows, listening to their families' death cries that howled louder than the wind. King had won the war, but he'd lost the love of his people. Celestia was branded a traitor. History was rewritten. But it gave the resistance groups around the country a guiding light to follow. More and more resistors sought out Hermit's Isle to fight alongside the Crimson Wings against the King Frederick. Okay. And so the times were darker than ever before. Calamities struck Eldria and threw it into a spiral of terror and fear. Famine, war, and the Black Death killed hundreds of thousands. Darkness started to guide people's fates. Evil manifested. And then a metaphor that was long. Our ancestors, the great heroes of Round Leonar, faced it, the evil, but even they stood no chance against sheer emptiness. Banish the Harbinger into a prison with the help of the Vain. The speech doesn't seem to have an end. Yeah, I hear you, Len. Once a year speech. HO3. Fiancé? Interesting. Van. A maiden, right? But she's running off with Timothy? Who was like her mentor? She wants to try puzzles. Sanctuary trials like Shambhala. We've heard that name somewhere before. If you pass the test, you'll be granted entry and can access equipment and gold that has been deposited for you by the Order. There you can contact our allies, the Vain. And now I'm playing as her. Your goal is to push the red orb onto the golden plate. You can reset it by stepping on the blue orb. Okay. This is probably a long one, but that all seemed to go together pretty well. I can't open a save from here, though. Rats. Maybe I will get one soon. So let's see. Alright. I did the thing. So let's make this even longer. When you give it a push, the orb flies until it's a target. Use the blocks to get the orb to the goal. Yep, understood. This is a type of puzzle that I have a lot of practice with. Okay, the gray ones disappear. I'm definitely interacting properly with this thing. There we go. A little fidgety for exactly where you can push. Breakable blocks break only if the orb has some speed. Understood. Orbs can stop each other. Also understood. So this one needs to go here. Then it needs to stay there. This one can't break that one, though. Okay, then I did it wrong, and I need to reset, and I understand what I need to do. This one first needs to go to the right to break the thing over here. Then it needs to go to the left to come to rest. Then it will be capable of stopping this one. Then, in either order, this one can go up and then right, and then this one can as well. All right. You know all the rules. Good luck. So I could go up, right, up, left, down, right. Like, is that enough? I couldn't tell if that was going to hit the top of the gold one or not. Not sure exactly if it has to just... Oh, that missed. Got it. I miscalculated. So in that case, right, up, left, up, right probably would do it. So does this get it to the gold? Yep, okay. Let's get some fresh air. That was fun, not hard. Something I need to talk to you about. It's about you and me. We know our love isn't supposed to be. You'll become a teacher of the Leonard Order. Our relationship would be forbidden. I'm gonna stop my training. I've never been more sure. I can't imagine you marrying Van. Alright, so they're in love. And Van is around the corner and sees this happening. And now... Oh, she remembers Timothy. Interesting. New supporters have arrived. They want to speak to Len. This will have to wait. She's busy. How are the new supply routes? We have more mouths to feed. Everyone's acting as if nothing happened. Ah, right. Of course, they're unaware of the fact that Glenn turned back time. Yeah, Glenn has a mechanical knack. Alright, do I get control again so I can save anytime in the near future? Sienna saved my life. Can't concentrate on anything. I want to ask Victor about Queen. That's my quest. Okay, we've done it. I've reached a save stopping point. I'm going to say I hope as always that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon for more Chained Echoes. For now, bye-bye.